Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the idea that Rockstar Games might actually be hiding hints for future or unreleased updates within Grand Theft Auto 5 right before our eyes. That's right, so I'm kind of strapping on my tinfoil hat a little bit for this video. I'm actually doing this live, as you can see right here. And in today's video, I'm going to be checking out 3 places in Grand Theft Auto 5 that coincidentally might have suggested that a future DLC was going to be coming into the game, and it's been there all along. We're also going to be talking about a few more examples as well. And Rockstar is actually no stranger to doing stuff like this. I don't know how many of you guys played GTA 3, but that game was set in Liberty City, and it also came out in 2001. We also know a year later, Grand Theft Auto Vice City was released, and it takes place in fictional Miami, Florida, which is known as Vice City. Now, in Grand Theft Auto 3, and I'll put an image on the screen right now, there was actually a billboard in that game that said, "We'll see you in Miami," which looks to have very much been foreshadowing possibly the next location of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. We also see this in Grand Theft Auto 4's DLC, The Ballad of Gay Tony. There's a mission where you can actually go into the fun fair, and on one of the fun fair rides is a backdrop of Los Santos, and it says like Vinewood and whatnot, which once again could have been dropping a hint that the next location, which we obviously know is GTA 5, was going to take place in Los Santos, or at least at a minimum, San Andreas. So that's just a little bit of background for you guys right there. Rockstar is no stranger to dropping hints at what they plan for next, and since Grand Theft Auto Online is kind of the equivalent of what they're working on right now, it seems as if Rockstar might have dropped a few hints in-game to suggest what we could be seeing next and what could be going forward into the future. And as I mentioned earlier, there's about 3 separate occasions in-game, all that I'm going to be showing you right now. Okay, so let's jump to the first place at which you can find some small teasers and hints, and this will take place at any barbershop. This one in Vinewood works really well. I don't know if they are located in any other spots. So what you want to look for as soon as you walk in is this kind of coffee table over here, where there's going to be these magazines that are placed directly on the table. Now, once again, this could be purely coincidental, but I still think it's very interesting how these kind of match up with DLCs that we've previously seen. So there's 4 on here that I kind of take in regard. One of them is the beach issue. Another one is living the high life. We've got Vinewood's cloak and swagger. And then we've also got the block bust. Now, 2 of those should sound familiar because they're already DLCs that we've seen. We obviously, in 2013, received the Beach Bum update, and in 2014, we received the High Life update. So I'll try and zoom in on each one of these as best as you can. This one comes from Los Santos Insider, and some quote from Jimmy Boston, "Hey, I do what I can. I'm not perfect." And it also has a random photo of the Del Perro Pear Ferris wheel. And it says the ups and downs of Del Perro. Okay, so I guess that's why they used the Ferris wheel right there. And then on the beach issue, there isn't really a whole lot that gives it away. You can just see just a couple things on the left there. And that comes from the Los Santos magazine for LA Living. So that, once again, that's pretty interesting right there. And then we've got these 2 other magazines. Now, this one to me sounds the most interesting, the Cloak and Swagger one. So this one comes from the Vinewood magazine, Los Santos 2020 Pity of the City, Dude, Fat Dog, Great Dane, and I don't even know what they're describing there, but that, in my opinion, sounds like a really cool theme for an update. Now, I've even stated this in previous videos that Rockstar should do like an old Vinewood theme where they introduce vehicles from movies like the Deluxo, the JB700 armored into online. That would be super cool. I really love that idea, opening up big Hollywood Vinewood mansions that we could live in. That would actually be awesome. So is that a future DLC right there? Once again, who knows? Could be purely coincidental, but I love to kind of look at that and see what it might be. And last but not least, we've got the block bust here, which comes from Los Santos Newsmonger. And you can see they're talking about is the sun setting on Vinewood. Now, I'm not sure if this has anything to do with like the business update or if it has something to do with like, you know, possibly a future style business update. But that one looks really, really cool. once again, I hope Rockstar eventually does something like that. And as I mentioned before, this could be purely coincidental. There's also 2 sports books on here, Facebook's Most Fabulous Legends, and then Cox FC, which apparently is like a Liberty City soccer team or football team, I guess you could call it. So those are the hints that can be found in any of the haircut establishments in game. We've also got a couple more interesting ones that I'd like to show you guys right now. The first of which actually comes from Lester Crest's house. So thanks to an open interiors mod, we can actually go inside. The only other real way to see this is, I guess, if you're inside of Lester's house. And we've stated Lester's house has a ton of secrets, ton of like creepy things, as you can clearly see right here. But what's interesting is if we kind of get up on his bed right here, this map. So this map is very, very interesting because it's got a few marked locations. In particular, we want to look for the Tuesday that's marked at the bottom of the map right there. So what I'll actually do right now is I'll pull up my phone so we can zoom in and check this out a little bit. That Tuesday is very, very interesting because guess what? That is the exact location of Benny's Original Motorworks. And when did Benny's Original Motorworks came out? It came out with the Lowriders update, which was released on a Tuesday. Now, once again, that, like I said, could be purely coincidental and may have just been a random marked location on the map. But at the same rate, it also brings up, like, what are these other things on here? It says stay here. That one says Thursday. You've got Monday, which points to that location right there. I mean, that is really, really getting our tinfoil hats going. But that's pretty creepy that Lester marked the location of Benny's Original Motorworks as Tuesday. And it actually came out and was clearly a thing that happened in Grand Theft Auto Online. And I'll even show you guys that exact location on the map right now. So if we go over here, once again, we're going to find the exact location of Benny's Original Motorworks, located right in Strawberry, right where it was on Lester's map. So I don't know about you guys, but I find that slightly interesting and a little bit creepy that Lester had that marked and that he kind of knew what was going on. And it's just interesting that it is the exact location that Benny's came into the game and obviously the exact spot in which that update released. So once again, I'm kind of confused about this whole thing as well because that's one of the more creepy coincidences in the game. But there's even a more recent one that I want to show you guys right now. So this next kind of hint actually takes place at the Yellow Jack Inn in the Grand Sonora Desert. Now, honestly enough, there's a few Easter eggs in here. One of them has to do with like Nico Bellic's jacket. There's like the San Andreas girl that's plastered on the money over here that you can see right now. So there's a lot of little Easter eggs and hints in here, more so than you would probably imagine or think of. But the one we're going to be looking at today actually revolves around this poster right here. So it's been in the game the whole time. Now, it talks about the Seton Sands Monster Truck Festival. What's interesting here, if this guy would get out of the way, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're trying to look at posters. Don't make me do this. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Everyone out. Everyone out. Okay. So what I wanted to look at here is the date. So the date is July 12th. Now, July 12th was interesting recently because that's when the Cunning Stunts DLC actually released. So once again, I'm not really sure monster trucks and cunning stunts go hand in hand. I mean, kind of, when you think of doing crazy stunts, maybe monster trucks would be involved in something like that. But the date is very, very interesting and obviously very weird that they happen to release at the same time. So I'll let you guys make of that what you want, but I'm telling you guys, this Yellow Jack Inn has a lot of secrets. I mean, I'm not even joking. That is Nico Bellic right there, inside of a tow truck. So again, there are some secrets in the game. Rockstar is definitely no stranger to doing something like this. So if you think I'm just crazy or pulling things out of nowhere, I'm not. They've done a history of this in previous games. We've seen kind of mysterious things happen in Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. So like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. What do you think about some of the mysterious hints that Rockstar have seemed to have been putting into the game? Do you think they relate to future updates? Do you think they're just odd coincidences? Have you noticed any other locations questions that I did not catch on in the comment section, please be sure to let me know there. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you find anything that's really, really interesting, I might revisit it and try and kind of explain that for you all as well. Like I said, I think it's interesting what Rockstar hides into the game. Some of the things are more known, some of the things are less unknown, and Rockstar have even come out and some of their developers have said that no one is ever going to find all the secrets that hide within Grand Theft Auto 5. So I wonder if that's true. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.